Hey everyone, Symbiote here, and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls. This is part 4, and my friend Kenny is with us again.
Hello.
And it's a little late, but we wanted to get some recording done, so forgive us if we sound a little like meh. But, you know, what are you gonna do? So as you can see, I changed her shield to the, well, you don't know that it's the Hollow Soldier shield, but that's what it is. I changed it. I did raise up her... I got her strength up to 16, which is what it needs to be for the sword we're going to get for her. And I didn't raise anything else, but what I did do...
You didn't raise dexterity?
Oh, I may have raised at one point.
Okay.
Yes, I think I did. But what I did do is I got some souls in order to purchase more spells for her. So now she has another 30 of her soul arrows, that gives her 60, and now she has 12 uses of heavy soul arrow, which is good. So, yeah.
And in case you thought you might have missed anything while we were getting those souls, honestly, it was just running back and forth in this area, getting souls to spend.
It's like sort of a circuit that you run. So, we're just gonna head out here, bug these guys. And I did equip the short sword, so you'll notice that's a little bit different. Oh, we made another friend. Yeah, and it does more
A lot more
than the
damage, yeah.
dagger. You're throwing fire at me. That's not cool.
Also, I'm pretty sure that the short sword is strength-based, so also the fact that she raised her strength will increase the damage.
Oh, shit. There you go. That can sometimes happen, especially when you're like me and you're only sort of okay at this game. That's alright, we'll get our stuff back. Oh, boy. Alright, so... I do have a lot of uses of my spells. I could probably...
You could pick a few of these guys off from a distance.
Yeah. Come on in here. I had 5 liquid humanity, so... And if you hear that sound, that is our cat. She's playing with her cardboard box, so I apologize. He's being pretty lazy about that.
Probably close enough that he pulled the other guy too at this point. Yep, he sees you.
Yeah. And just for good measure.
Yep, he would have been coming too.
Yep, there we go. And there are my souls.
They won't appear right where she died. Usually, they'll be maybe 5 seconds behind. That way, if she had done something like fallen off a cliff and then hit the ground and died, they wouldn't be unattainable.
Yeah. Otherwise, that sucks. Oh, and here comes the cat. She's making quite a bit of noise. I apologize. Come on, guys. Let's get it together. See, now, if I try to cast, they're gonna... Yeah. Yeah, if I try to cast, they're going to, take advantage of, my standing still. There. I thought I could get a backstab again, but I couldn't. Yeah, so a lot of times when you have multiple enemies, particularly with this build, it is just a matter of, you know...
Just outpacing them.
Pretty much. I wanted some space, so I figured I would roll into that table. Okay, and... I don't know. I get paranoid about this guy.
I don't think I've ever had him follow me, but there's always a chance.
Yeah, it's one of those things. I just worry that he will. Wow, the cat is being so loud. Okay, we're gonna use spells for this, because... Oh. In the face. Bap. And bap. That's right.
Do you need to go get the guys above, too?
Just the, well, Just this guy. He's gonna shoot arrows at me. Whew. Okay, I need to get him like backed away from this wall. Now heal. There we go. And pretty soon we'll get a Firekeeper soul, which will allow us to, hang on.
It'll increase the effectiveness of the Estus flask.
Yeah, essentially, sorry, I was trying to figure out where I was. Yeah, it basically just makes your flasks go a little further for you. Nice. Don't drink. Ha! I've got plenty of spells to spare now. Yeah. Damn it. Ah, it's friggin' walls.
And you had that one guy coming there too.
Okay. Okay. Ah, jeez.
The good thing about the boss fight that she's going to, if she gets hit a couple times, that'll be the end of it pretty much. So the fact that she's using these flasks now, it's gonna be okay because they wouldn't really help much.
Yeah. Ultimately, I just have to avoid getting hit.
Yep. And falling off the bridge.
Is this guy up here, right? Oh, no, he ran
came
down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oops. Don't fall. Don't fall. Up, 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 up the stairs to the boss fight.
Another good thing is that he has gone back to his position up on the tower, so it's not like he's going to be here ready.
A lot of times the bosses won't actually reset, so if you die, you'll end up going and being sort of stuck in a nasty position. Yeah, and I kind of like, my reasoning behind going and just getting more of these spells is just, it's better to have more. You really, if you're going to be a sorcerer, it's recommended that you just get as many spells as you conceivably can.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And we're going to head out.
You're going to switch your weapon so you can do the falling attack?
Yeah, I'll switch it on my way up. There we go. Okay. No?
Nope, not close enough.
It always feels like it's close enough.
That's
there we
it,
go.
yep.
I was like, that has to have been close enough. Up, 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 up.
And here we're getting closer.
And the only thing is I hate switching weapons, like, after.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a little bit slower now because I put on the shield I'm wearing. And once again, I'm right near that place where I fell down, so we're going to back up a little bit here.
One thing also, like if she had stayed up on top of that tower, he would eventually jump up to fight her up there. Which
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's easier to deal with.
Oh, come on.
I guess he'd have more room to maneuver up there.
Now, I do have a soul arrow that does a little bit more damage. I'm not as comfortable using that.
Just because of the casting
it's
time.
slower, yes, significantly.
Oh.
There we go. Well, you know, we're gonna try it again.
That was a push, right? Did you
Yeah,
roll?
that he pushed me that
Okay.
time. It's really just the thing with these tighter areas. You know, we're just gonna.
Yeah.
I have plenty of spells.
That's another thing, too. She was starting to cast, and then she locked on. So if
Yeah.
you're casting, you can then choose your target, if you have the reflexes for it.
Yeah, essentially it just takes practice. Okay, come on. I don't have the patience. Sorry about some of these camera angles. It's like, you get stuck. In these tighter areas, the camera's constantly bouncing in on you.
Mm-hmm.
Invincibility frames, haha, suck it.
It's one of those things where if you're playing, you don't really... the camera doesn't affect you that much. But I'm sure just watching it, you're kind of like disoriented.
I definitely want to try to keep that in mind. Yeah, I don't have the patience for you D-bags right now. Come on, out here. Congratulations, get your ass out here. There we go. These guys up here are getting a mouthful of soul arrow.
I'm not sure why the one in the back notices you before those two.
I don't know. He throws, what's it? Yeah, Jesus. He throws,
The fire bomb.
yeah, the fire bombs. He seems to be more with it. He's a half cat. There we go. Speaking of cats, my cat is sitting on my foot now. Okay. There we go.
Got two more of those guys coming your way then.
Yeah, I don't want to be wasteful with my spells, but geez, I just want to get through this. Are there two more?
That was one. So I think you
Where's
got
the
the one
other
up
guy?
there.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
This one we will do with a sword.
Well,
Come on. Or a spell.
that would work.
Problem is like, they put up their shields and then it's just a waste.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Drop anything? No. No, we're gonna get this. The first time I made a sorcerer, I just sort of breezed through it.
For the first 3 bosses or so.
Yeah, like, I don't know if I just wasn't overthinking everything. Because once you've played the game for long enough, that's kind of what happens. It's like you just begin to overthink so much. But, you know, it could be one of many reasons. Who knows?
It's all mostly luck, too. Everything doesn't always follow the same pattern.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
You didn't level endurance or anything, too, right?
Right. I put a couple points in early on. Like, that was on camera, actually. But
Okay.
okay. We can try a heavy soul arrow. They are so slow.
If you get enough distance, you might be able to do it, but...
I don't know how comfortable I am with that. We'll just try this again. Let's pick up my crap. And that should be enough. No. Okay, come on, dude. What do you want from me?
If you tilt the camera up, too, you can get a good look at him.
Yeah.
Let's see that. There
There
he
we go.
is.
Now he jumps up here and gets you?
Yeah, if you wait up there long enough, he'll actually jump up. And you might have a better chance... No, this is kind of small, actually.
Aha. Ah. Back
Switch
off,
to your
dude.
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
actually going to start heading this way right now.
Yeah.
He's trying to back me into a corner.
Oh, that right where you would have gone off. Now he can fall.
Oof. I'm trying to stay where it's not as likely that I'm going to fall.
With that little backstep that he did, that's how you can get him to fall
okay.
off the cliff too. It's just positioning him.
Fortunately, he's actually got a pretty wide set of legs.
Mm-hmm.
Oof. Okay, come on, dude. Back off. This is my opportunity.
Yeah. One more.
There we go. And he's dead.
I'd say that's the first real boss fight of the game. I'm not sure if I'd count the Asylum Demon.
Yeah. I know what you
That's
mean.
a little tutorial.
Okay, so we got a Humanity and a Homeward Bone. The reason for that is because, you know, they do give you...
Oh, and you got a Demon's Great Axe.
Yeah, you don't always get an item from them. Yeah, because essentially they do give you a lot of souls, but we can pretty safely just head right through here. And we're going to be getting back down to the bonfire in a second.
We'll meet a couple things along the way.
Yeah, but we should be fine. If not, then I will feel dumb. But that's okay.
So he gave you, what, 5,000 souls?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so. I don't need to feel smart all the time. And there's a friend down here. Let's talk to him. Let's go around so we can see him. Hey.
Hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Soler of Astora, an adherent of the Lord.
I never
of
noticed his, like,
Now that
shoulder
I am
pads
undead,
before.
Yeah.
I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well,
No, good.
no need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
I'm not really sure that a hollow with no eyes and, like, no capability of expression would be able to convey that kind of thing.
I have a
What do they read as?
Oh, I forgot to listen to what he wanted.
Yes is good.
The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
Okay.
Yes.
It pleases me greatly. Well then, take this.
Yeah.
We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
Okay. So that's Knight Solaire. And you see him at different points throughout the game. But he gives you the white soapstone, which makes it so that... is it so that you can put down your mark for other people?
Yeah.
Okay, so that you can put down your mark for other people to call you into their game, like if you're doing online play. And, yeah, basically you can summon him if you need help.
Online play kind of goes into two camps. You can either invade other people's worlds and try and kill them, and you get their souls and things like that. Or you can help people and be summoned into their games to help fight bosses. Solaire is one of the offline people, if you're offline, his sign will show up at other places.
Yeah, you have to be human.
Yeah,
but
in order to summon anyone, even other players.
He's an NPC, and he's a nice dude. And I'm just, if you look, this is really pretty.
Are we above clouds, or is that land?
You're above clouds.
Okay, and then there's clouds above.
Mm-hmm. So it's probably just low clouds. And we can talk to him again really quickly. I think he says something else.
Oh, hello there. I will stay behind to gaze at the sun. The sun is a wondrous body, like a magnificent father. If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
Yeah. His personal story for this is he's come to this kingdom to try and find his son. S-U-N, not his son, but he just is trying to find, I guess, meaning, something like that. He has a story that throughout the game, if you summon him, you'll meet him and do things that progress his story. And what's happening here?
Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh,
I didn't
shit.
expect you to try and make that run.
No.
And you didn't? Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
no. It clips you the first time. It's
I
kind of
did
like
not
a
know
warning.
that.
But yeah, this is how we're going to connect that ladder I mentioned.
In case you didn't see, the dragon that we saw earlier came by and burnt the bridge.
Yeah. Funny story. Actually, one time I went through all of that, and I came back here, and I went to come down these stairs, and I fell down. So I had to run back up through all of that and kill all those enemies again, and it was mildly upsetting. But, you know, such is life. Okay, so we're going to level up a little bit, and there are a couple things we need to focus on here. We need to focus on primarily intelligence with some endurance, and then we need vitality. Other than that, it's golden. Other than that, we're fine. So right now, we're going to, the Drake Sword is heavier, so we're going to actually level endurance up to 13.
Get more stamina then for that.
And then we're going to level int up one more. And we'll just work on int a little bit. And we'll kind of go back and forth. And like I said before, I will be leveling off screen. I'm not a big fan of when you have to grind in games and things like that. A lot of times it obviously doesn't seem to be that rewarding. In this instance, I don't mind grinding because the final outcome is so enjoyable for me. So, you know, take that as you will. I really like it. Yeah, so actually, how long has it been? What are we looking at?
We're at 24 minutes.
Okay, so you know what? We're gonna end this episode here, and next time when we come back, you'll see how we get the Drake Sword. And yeah, so thanks for sticking with us through 2 boss attempts. And well, at this point, it's what, 3?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so thanks for. Oh boy, there are going to be so many more attempts on so many other bosses, but yeah, thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.